If you guys are looking for a safe and cheap place to buy Madden Mobile coins, then make sure to head over to MMOtank.com. They have 15-minute delivery. You can also use my code Ducky at checkout for 10% off of your entire order. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy DuckyTheGamer back in with another video. Now in today's video, I'm opening the player pack bundle. It's not even a bundle, it's just like a super small $10 pack for the new player promo, and kind of going over the whole promo or the whole kind of concept in general around this. So it is a lot different from last year. It's not a lot different, but it is fairly different from last year. So if you guys remember last year's player up, I believe you got certain players, and depending on how their performance that week, you either got a higher overall player or it stayed the same. Because I think you could get, you could buy gold players and maybe let have them transform to an elite player. I'm not really sure. I don't remember too well, but it's definitely not what happened or what's going on this week. So, but as you guys can see, player up is here. Now the little announcement says head to the store right now to find special player up packs whose teams are in the thick of the playoff chase. Each player up player starts at an 80 overall and receive a permanent 2+ overall boost, which is pretty important if you guys take note of that, for each win that their NFL team collects from week 11 until the end of the regular season. Now, what that means is, let's say I get Bud Dupree. If the Steelers win from week 11 to week 17, that is going to make him a 94 overall player. Same for DeMarco Murray, same for AJ Bowie. But realistically, these teams are not going to go 7-0 because I think there are, from week 11 to week 17, that is 7 individual games. I hope that if the teams have a bye, that's pretty unfortunate, but I didn't look at the schedule, so I don't know. But theoretically, if they win all the games, these could be new 94 overall players. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be purchasing this pack, and I hope that honestly these packs come out once a week, because it would be pretty sick to collect at least like maybe 4 or 5 different players, and then over time see how they're ranking, which is the best team, which is the best performing player. So maybe next week they're going to release an 82 overall player, because it would only make sense if they're still releasing 80 overall players with the last week to go. That'd be pretty unfortunate. But I honestly don't even know if this is going to be a week by week promo. But it does say that the player up little offer is only in stores from the 13th and the 14th of November. So it seems to me as if this might be a weekly thing, so it would be really cool if by the end of the like week 17, maybe we're gonna have some 95 overall players, because week 17 is like 2 months from now or a month and a half from now. So hopefully by then we will have some really juicy, really sick players. So, all right, boys, so we just got the player pack, and it gives you an extra 500 Madden cash. So you are spending basically $5 for the pack and $5 on Madden cash, which is not too bad of a value. But $5 for an elite player is a little steep this late in the game. But still, me being a content creator, I need to go purchase the pack. So even if you guys don't buy, you can see what I get in the packs and what juice is coming towards you guys. So player up pack, let's see what's contained. I hope that I get the either AJ Bowie or DeMarco Murray, because DeMarco Murray, do I get 3 players? Wait, do I get all 3 players? No way. Okay, so 200 Madden cash. The elite player is obviously in this one. So for a second, I thought we got 3 elite players. Would have been pretty insane, but they tricked me. They gave me a 300 Madden cash voucher and a 200. Why didn't they just give me a 500 Madden cash voucher? That's pretty stupid if you ask me. Kind of trolled me. You got me there, EA. Good job. But player pack, once again, DeMarco Murray or AJ Bowie. I don't really want Bud Dupree because I don't really need a linebacker. It would really be cool if I can get an upgradable wide receiver or halfback. I think AJ Bowie is a halfback. Don't quote me though. So 3, 2, 1, boom. We're going to get, whoa, Linval Joseph. He was not one of the players. I have no clue why he's up here. Maybe they just chose like 11 random players, or I'm not sure how many players they chose, because these player packs are not even a set. If you go to progression, if you go to my sets overall, like there's nothing here that is even that relates to the player up players. So there's no way you can redeem collectibles for these elite players. The only way is to get them from these packs, and I had no clue Linval Joseph was in this pack. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, because I thought I was going to get a really sexy either Bud Dupree, DeMarco Murray, or AJ Bowie, I think he was. So it's not a bad pull. A defensive tackle, it will definitely benefit my team. All right, guys, so I'm back with the second part of the video. I know it was probably a really like harsh cut, but that's because in that video I had a lot of misinformation for you guys. I was really choppy. It was kind of like a really odd second part of the video, so I'm re-recording it for you guys with more and like better, proper information and a better investment guide for you guys going into the future. Now, I don't even know where I left off in that video because I haven't even edited it this far up. So I know I pulled the player, and I think that's all I've showed so far. So basically, what I did in the second part of the video that I did not show you guys is I went and I picked up 2 of the player up players. And yes, guys, these players are auctionable. Now, I wouldn't recommend, knowing this fact, I wouldn't recommend for you guys to go and spend $10 on the player pack. Unless you guys have a ton of money, you just want to go dish out on that 500 amount of cash, that's fine by me, guys. You do what you want to do with your own money. But if you're looking to save as much money, as much coins as possible on this promo, go ahead and buy these players. My Linval, I think that's how you say his name, Joseph. I think he was going for around 1 million to 1.5 million coins on the auction house. I picked up this DeMarco Murray for 900,000 coins, and then AJ Bowie, I picked him up for around 1.5 million coins as well. And the really strange thing about these cards is their stats are pretty much horrendous. 76 speed, 77 excel. There's only one statistic that's over 80 overall. So he's an 80 overall card, but a horrible statistics. So like, Ducky, why would I invest in these players if they're awful? Why would anyone want these players? But the key thing for this investment guide is that these players boost up +2 overall every single time their team wins. So I believe the Vikings, the team Linval Joseph is on right now, they are 7-2. So if they keep up this rate, they might have a 14-4 season, or a 14-3 season, or a 13-4 season, something crazy like that. They might have a really good record going or ending off the NFL season. And if they end up doing that, this card will be a 90 overall auctionable player, which will be absolutely wild. 90 overalls right now in the game are going for some serious change, and that applies for any team. So basically, if the card that you bought or are going to buy ends up getting to a 90 or a 90 plus overall player, he's going to be going for a ton of coins. So right now, 90 overall players and above, let's just search for that. 2 million coins. These are legend players, so I think there's like a ton of them in the game. But so as you can see, all these players are going for way more than 1 million coins. That DeMarco Murray, if he gets boosted up to the 90 overall card level, he will probably guarantee to be going for more than 900k. And I know that in the future there are going to be new promos coming out and higher overalls coming out, but still a 90 overall halfback, I imagine, will not be going for just a measly 900,000 coins once again. So this investment will take a long time, and it's not really too risky because Madden Mobile actually picked out the teams and the cards that have a really good win rate. So if you do invest in these cards and you do get one of the cards, you're almost guaranteed to get at least 4 wins, or that team to get 4 wins. So you're pretty much, if you buy one of these cards, you're going to be ending up with at least an 88 overall and maybe like a 92, 94 overall. I doubt any of these teams are going to go undefeated or for the rest of the season. So probably expect anywhere from a 90 to a 92 overall card from any of these players that came out today. But it's kind of odd. I literally thought these were the only 3 cards in the game, but of course I pulled the Linval Joseph. I was super disappointed about that because I didn't even know he was in the game. I thought there's only these 3 cards, but it is nice to know there's a bunch of different cards out there. So I don't have the player list right now. If I can find it, I'll put it on screen. But I do imagine that somewhere on Mudhead there's a player list of all the player players, and if you guys can go look through that list and get the really good and really unknown players, go ahead and invest in those players, because when they do boost up, people will want them because they will no longer be in packs. So let's go check out the price of Linval Joseph real quick. I had never even heard of him before today. So Linval Joseph, a bid for 1 million coins, 1.5, 1.4 million coins is roughly the cheapest on this card. Okay, 1.3. So he's still a pretty value. Okay, 1 million coins. It keeps going down in value, but he is a pretty valuable card once again. So if you want to invest in him, or you invest in AJ Bowie, DeMarco Murray, any of these players would probably be good investments. I'm going to go ahead and recommend you guys to invest in this card because he's already going for a decent amount of coins, and the Vikings are 7-2. I don't know what their schedule looks like for the rest of the year because I don't know everything about the NFL, but probably if you're really serious about investing in this week's or the player up promo, I would recommend you guys to actually go look up on Google, see what teams they've played and see what teams they have coming up, because if they have a bunch of really easy matchups, then you should probably invest in them, because then it's a free win for them. It's a free +2 overall for your player. So that's really it for this video, I guess. I know, once again, kind of weird segment, cutting away from the normal video to this second part, but it really, I wanted to give you guys the proper information and the proper investment guide. You don't have to invest in this player specifically, but if you, once again, do your research, invest in the players or the player you want to get the most amount of coins, and it will take all the way to the end of the regular season to you guys for you to actually get your full investment back, if not more. Once again, because this is an investment guide, you have to sit on these players for weeks and weeks. So if you really want coins, this is not for you. These are for the people who have 2-3 million coins. They'll take a 1 million coin investment, let it sit on their bench, mature, and then easy coins, sell it at the very end when the season season's over and they have a 90 to 92 overall player chilling on their bench. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and click that like button. Recently, someone's been dislike botting my videos for no reason. I mean, like, normally I get like a few dislikes, which I don't really care about, but like 20-30 extra dislikes per video, it's very strange, and no one's like telling me why I'm getting these, so I'm gonna have to assume it's a dislike bot. So if you guys can go ahead and drop a like, it would mean the world to me. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I do upload Madden, NBA, or new FIFA Mobile content. I believe there should be a new NBA Live Mobile pack opening or shopping spree dropping tomorrow on my channel, so go ahead and click the subscribe button if you want to see that video when it drops. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.